My name is Lisa McKinnon. I work for ARUP, who are a global engineering consultancy. My role is a sustainability consultant with ARUP. So Dusseldorf approached us about 3 or 4 months ago to do some voluntary work with the green team, who we have here. Wave, everyone. So we've got some TAFE students who are doing event management and some environmental management students from university who volunteered their time for the weekend. What we're doing is we've given them an audit to look at the sustainability of the event in terms of energy that is in use, water, wastage, some of the materials and products that each of the categories are using. Had some really great results, and there's some really fantastic things that a lot of the teams are doing.
Hi, I'm Megan Kewen. I'm a skiller from 2009, competed in Calgary, and just going to talk to you about sustainability in hairdressing, because hairdressing is one of the most, we use a lot of power, a lot of chemicals, and just what we're doing today to educate everyone else how they can make it better. So we're going to be recycling all our paper, our plastics, foils. We've got biodegradable towels that the girls are actually limited on using, and the towels actually break down in 6 weeks, so they're really, really good. 49 cents a towel, I think they work out to be. So the girls only get 6 of these for each module, so they're quite limited, but you can reuse them, and they have to, with their mixing bowls and colours, they've been dry wiping them out, so we're not putting as much chemicals down the actual drain, so that's going to help with our waterways. Our mannequins that we're using, they're actually being sent back to the supplier and redispersed into TAFEs, training colleges, so the girls are actually getting more experience on used dolls, and it's going to bring the skill level up as well with the hairdressing. Our water usage, we've actually got a hot water system at the moment, but it's on-tempered, so it's really not too hot, and I mean the mannequins don't mind because they don't say anything. Also with the water, we've got our judges that are monitoring it, how much they actually use, so we're not using as much as what we want. With the taps as well, they also got a push button so that they're not leaving them constantly running, so also saving on our water. We're also, with our modules, the girls have actually got a non-aerosol module where they cannot use any aerosols, so that's going to be great for our environment. In the future, we would really like to move towards using organic colours, so it's better for our drainways, and also all non-aerosol products, so we're looking, that's more our future for a cleaner hairdressing.
My name's Grant Petch. I've been involved in WorldSkills for over 15 years, but my main role is Chief Judge, and have been Chief Designer for the national competitions in Australia for over 5 to 10 years. One of the concerns we've had, and one of the issues we've had in relation to the sustainability of our competition, is that due to the fact that we mark individually and one-on-one, we have a high number of judges, which incurs a high number of accommodation, food, and a lot of people involved in marking this competition. So an initiative from the 2008 Nationals in Sydney to 2010 this year is that we've changed our competition structure completely. We've minimised our competition from instead of 18 to 21 hours of competition time, we've reduced it to 12 hours, and we run 2 teams. The idea of this was that we could halve the number of judges, halve the number of vehicles and equipment we use, and that made it quite a considerable saving in our budget. In also doing that, our consumables were reduced, so we didn't need as much consumables, wire ties, electrics, all those coolants and oils which we use as part of the competition. Some of the other initiatives which stem from my role as Chief Expert for London in 2011, and I was Deputy Chief in Canada in 2009, is looking at the sustainability of the tools. At the moment, nationally and internationally, all the competitors ship their tools either around Australia or around the country for the competition. So an initiative we're looking in London for 2011 will be that we'll find a supplier, and at this stage I believe they have one who is happy to help us out, who will supply all the tools required for each workstation. So there'll be over 30 toolboxes in each workstation, which means that each country will not have to send a large toolbox, freight costs, or buy tools to an international competition. And the savings in that will be in the tens of thousands of dollars. So on that initiative, I'm looking at speaking to sponsors for the 2012 Nationals to see if we can do the same, to minimise more infrastructure, to minimise costs for each individual area, and hopefully make it a more sustainable competition.